Hey guys, welcome to video 3, the last one for this one. And again, I know I put a message up on the video page of the module. I apologize for last week's video 1 and for the 2A and 2B. I was doing some great stuff. I was getting into it. I was coming out awesome, great information, and then I realized the video had stopped again. So I'm sorry. That's why I made that other quick one. So get all this done, get it all painted. And today what we're going to do is add the value, the details. You've got your overlap and you got your landscape. Those are 2 things to check. Now we're just going to make some detail. I won't hold you long, and I'll let you get these knocked out so you can turn them in this week. The submission page of mod quiz will be up. And then next week, we'll start the next project, okay? All right, guys, so here we go. So all I'm going to do is now is basically make a lot of stuff darker. It looks very flat. It looks cool. So this was 3rd grade, 2nd grade. Yeah, we'd accept it like this, but it's looking a little flat. So let's get some detail going here. I'm gonna go out, pan out just a little bit so you see everything. All right, so I'm gonna go green first and knock out some of these trees. I'm not gonna use a lot of water. I just want enough water to activate my trees. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just going here first and just add some detail. This side's gonna be a little darker because it's behind the sun. Now you can get it a little bit darker. Mine's probably not as dark. And do one thing at a time, okay? I'm gonna tap just a little bit. I gotta get some more green, it's still sticky. Gotta wake it up. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is just go in here and add some value. Now this won't look so flat. And that's gonna fade in the background. It won't be as dark. Now you get a very fine tip brush, you can do even more work on it, okay? So I'm gonna come over here, do the same thing. This side right here is gonna be kind of darkened out, dark green because it's blocked from that sun. Very less water, hardly any water. I just want to activate that paint. And you can stop this video after I do this part and get caught up on this and see what I did. Kind of basic. I could get real detailed, but that looks almost all better. I like that a lot better now. Now, in the grass down below, there are going to be shadows, so I'm going to make some dark green on that. And once you play with your paint a lot, you'll get used to this about what to do and what not to do. So I'm gonna come over here to the side and I'm gonna put some lines down at the bottom to signify we got some shadows here. You know, these trees will be blocking out some of that sun underneath because that's why a lot of us like the trees. They give good shade. Okay, let me see how it's coming out on video. Looks a little better. I like it. I likey. All right, so now let's change colors. I'm gonna dip it in. Squeeze it out, dip, swirly, swirly. Okay, I'm gonna dry it out good. It's still damp enough though, so I'm gonna go for, let's go for the brown a little bit up here. Actually, correction, I'm gonna go for the yellow. So if I wanna do one, then I wanna do the lighter color first. So I'm gonna come over here in the snow, and I'm gonna put me a yellow. Now this would definitely be better for a fine tip brush, but it can be done with a regular one. I'm gonna put yellow tint on these edges. It's like the sun's reflecting down on some of this right here. I don't want too strong, but just enough. The sides that would be getting hit, okay? Then I'm gonna put a little bit of faintness of yellow in some of the clouds. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Again, use a smaller brush if you have one. Okay? All right, now I'm gonna go for that brown because I want some dark spots. I think problem on this one is brown and black almost look the same on mine until you find out what's what. Let's see what happens here. That's actually, wow. So, go figure. They gave me 2 blacks instead of a brown and my paint set. Oh well, I'm gonna make it work. I put a little bit more water in there, and it still did what I wanted it to do. Some dark spots in the back here that are blocked from the sun. It's like a light black. It's not totally like a pitch completely. I'm okay with that. So that's a good lesson right there. Stuff's gonna happen, have mistakes. You gotta learn how to work with it and fix it. And that actually came out pretty good. I actually don't mind that. And then I'm gonna go in here, dip some water, and I wanna put another layer over top. And it doesn't have to be even, because remember, these are roads. So roads are not even. I'm gonna make it darker down here, but get very light back that way. Like, I'm not even gonna go for water. Spread it out a little bit. And there's a trick you can do too. Add a little bit of water with no paint, and then you can spread that paint out. Okay? And then the last thing is I am going to go back, some orange, lightly, hit up, come on orange, wake up. Paints like to be stubborn. I'm just gonna put some thickness around that sun so that it looks like it's got some circumference to it. Now this little trick I'm doing right now, I'm gonna have to go back, and when it dries with a fine tip and put some like rings and like the yellow of the sun's protruding out. But for right now, we want to hold you up. But you get it. Look at pictures, study nature. Everybody's like, how did you do this? I study nature. I'm gonna make this darker yellow towards me, and then it's gonna fade yellow to the back. Okay, guys? I could add a ton more detail to this. I'll zoom in, but you get it. So now it doesn't look as flat either. Looks like it's got some more depth to it. So light and shadow. So we knocked out landscape. You know, this is a landscape, this is nature. We used space. I mean, look at the perspective. It's shrinking because it's getting farther away. It looks like we could actually walk down this road or drive down it. We have overlapping, the trees, the mountains, everything are just overlapping with each other. This is great. Not my work, I'm talking about yours. But accomplishing this in 4th grade makes me very happy. So work hard on this. The next project will not drop until Tuesday. Yes, the submission page and the quiz will be up for this week. But by Tuesday, you're good. Okay, and then I'll drop video 1 for the next project, and we will just keep on working. Okay? Alrighty. So if you need anything, let us know. Be safe, no stress or worries, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.